returns again. Kettle sings and candles dance. Bread is rising slow and warm. Mushrooms ring beneath the oak. Fireflies ride across the dusk. Weaving spindle holds the song. Apron pocket full of seeds. Old and gentle, soft and known. Every window holds a light. Sleep beside the patient heart. Spring will find the snowdrop first. Soft bowing on double bass is low and resonant. Like tectonic sighs, a single cello holds a sustained note, shimmering with slight vibrate on glass. It could breathe on glass, echoing stavor. A faint harmonic overtone hums beneath, suggesting geothermal energy. Violas unfold a warm cyclical motif in D major, rising and falling like breath. A second cello drawings hurried, 70 BPM occasional. Bits of code notes mimic distant water droplets. The strings breathe together. Full string ensemble swell softly, cellos and violas leading a retrolit. Large you see notes, and he can see what you see, let you see. The motif returns now in vertic. Second violins take the lead with a mirrored phrase. Alum contespos, a repeating pulse like a heartbeat within the earth. Deepens the cavern's resonance. Same progression, deeper reverb, slight feelers add a descending counter melody. A single harmonic appears, sustaining like relates to E minor. The mood darkens slightly, not in fear but in depth. Simple folk like it tells a wordless story of long exile. Quiet return via respond in hushed unison. A low drone emerges beneath. but with a new warmth that Secker imitates, falling droplets merging into a pool. The ensemble breathes as one, crescendo and decrescendo, like tide violins sustain a high note barely above silence. Final chorus, salvi stray, no climax, only gentle calmy shimmer. The progression lingers on G, then fades. Yes, ringless. After 20 minutes in a new section, new query, see me gentle carbonation, repercussion lingers strings re-enter, almost imperceptibly resuming values, freeze 30 minutes in fatigue. Over the final hour, all lemons slowly dissolve. Malice only revert, tail and sun. Oh, so soft, bowing on double bass is low and resonant, like tectonic sighs. A single cello holds a sustained note, shimmering with slight vibrate on glass. It could breathe on glass, echoing stavor. A faint harmonic overtone hums beneath, suggesting geothermal energy. Violas unfold a warm cyclical motif in D major, rising and falling like breath, a second shallow. Soft, bowing on double bass is low and resonant, like tectonic sighs. A single cello holds a sustained note, shimmering with slight vibrate on glass. It could breathe on glass, echoing stavor. A faint harmonic overtone hums beneath, suggesting geothermal energy. Violas unfold a warm cyclical motif in D major, rising and falling like breath, a second shallower. slow and resonant, like tectonic sighs. A single cello holds a sustained note, shimmering with slight vibrate on glass. Liquid breath on glass, echoing in stavor. A faint harmonic overtone hums beneath, suggesting geothermal energy. Violas unfold a warm cyclical motif in D major, rising and falling like breath. A second shallow hums when he terminate.
The bass hum rises like mist from still water. Celtic flute enters with sparse, high-pitched notes, trembling in reverb. Distant wooden percussion taps irregularly, like bones knocking in wet earth. Soft granular synthesis mimics the sound of shifting silt. A single low bell tolls once in 30 seconds. Flute repeats a 5-note descending motif, each iteration delayed by phasing echo. Flute plays a modal melody in D fragile, slow and breathy. Each note trails into a spectral reverb tail. A deep shallow layer swells beneath, barely audible. Field recording of dripping water and faint frog calls. Occasional pitch bent wind howl in the distance. Melody repeats with subtle variation. Base layer thickens, a subterranean and droned. Flute ascends slightly, but the harmony darkens. High-pitched glass harmonica tones shimmer like swamp gas. A faint rhythmic pulse begins, not a beat, but a throb. Wind chimes made of bone and rusted iron tremble. Full ambient bed emerges, layers granular text on white stereo. Melody becomes more urgent, faster notes yet still sparse. Sudden deep metallic gong reverberates for 10 seconds. Sub-bass frequency drops with each flute phrase. Echoes begin to stutter and glitch. unstable, a deep rumble builds beneath, like tectonic strain. Suddenly a deep growl, not animal, not machine, resonates. Silence for 8 seconds. Then a single flute note sustains for 20 seconds. Flute melody returns, now inverted, upside down, original. Drones return but reversed and layered forward. Harp re-enters with reversed recordings. Water sounds play backwards in places. The swamp feels aware now. Full force returns, more intense, more oppressive. Flute layer with distorted whisper voice. Quiet crescendos into cacophony, then cuts. Final gong sustained, dissonant. Flute failed. Only water, wind, and one last cello. Bass drum drops below hearing. Final trip. Silent trip. Silence. Low bass hum rises like mist from still water. The Celtic flute enters with sparse, high-pitched notes, trembling in reverb. Distant wooden percussion taps irregularly, like bones knocking in wet earth. Soft granular synthesis mimics the sound of shifting silt. A single low bell tolls once in 30 seconds. Flute repeats a 5-note descending motif, each iteration delayed by phasing echo. You send your Z5000 rolls on Lusus Ledgery. I send in it for awesome sake and in my ledgery. He sends you as some like and show some artist by degree. And Marty synthesis when it's agree. You send your Z5000 rolls on Lusus Ledgery. I send in it for awesome sake and in my ledgery. He send you as some like and show some artist by degree. And Marty synthesis when it's agree. Low bass hum rises like mist from still water. The Celtic flute enters with sparse, high-pitched notes, trembling in reverb. Distant wooden percussion taps irregularly, like bones knocking in wet earth. Soft granular synthesis mimics the sound of shifting silt. A single low bell tolls tolls once in 30 seconds. Flute repeats a 5-note descending motif, each iteration delayed by phasing echo. Bass hum rises like mist from still water. The Celtic flute enters with sparse, high-pitched notes trembling in reverb. Distant wooden percussion taps irregularly like bones knocking in wet earth. Soft granular synthesis mimics the sound of shifting silt. A single low bell tolls once in 30 seconds. Flute repeats a 5-note descending motif, each iteration delayed by phasing echo. Into softly in C major, delicate and crystalline, echoing in a spatial wooding room. Each note lingers, pans slightly to create a sense of depth. A faint shimmer of wind chimes, like distant Fey bells, fades in. Drones emerge beneath, felt more than heard. Candlelight flickers in time with the pulse of the harp. Gentle reverb tail on every plucked string, as if played in an abandoned great hall. Repeat pattern, slightly varied each time. High harmonic overtone rings on sustained strings. A single drop of water echoes from a cellar below. No rhythm, only flow.
like breath through ancient stone.
Harp melody unravels in gentle legato phrases, ascending like climbing ivy. Notes cascade in triplets, the motion of a stray breeze through open shutters. Subtle delay repeats each phrase, and like whispered afterthoughts, a faint glissando, barely perceptible, drifts behind the main theme. Faint hum of distant wind beyond the walls. Cello drone enters softly, one sustained note, G2. Harp explores modal variation, Dorian hints coloring the tonality. Melody spirals inward, then gently expands. Wood creaks above an unseen footfall, unbent layer, soft glass harmonica tone, pen left. Tempo remains still, but tension builds in harmony. Harp shifts to suspended chords. See each chord rings for 5 seconds before fading. Higher register melody lifts like smoke from extinguished candle. Droning cello rises in pitch subtly, quarter tone bend. A single high harmonic chime sounds once. Heartbeat like thump and sub-bass, imperceptible but felt. Pauses grow longer between phrases. Space becomes part of the music. Fuller harp texture, broken chords across 3 octaves. Melody returns in inversion, now in I minor tonality. Twinkling mallets on music box style tones, barely audible runes along the wall. Pull softly with each downbeat. Reverb increases dramatically. Sound reflects off high wooden rafters. A slow ghostly choir pad enters. No words, only of alto. Melody lingers on E, then resolves to C. Wind breathes through a crack in the window frame. Harp repeats motif with slight ornamentation. Distant owl call, pitch shifted into harmony. Returns to solo melody, now in E Phrygian mode. Each phrase begins lower, as if sinking into the earth. Spurts notes few but deliberate. Piano joins quietly, single sustained chords damped immediately. Drones thicken, layered cello, nickel, harp, a sine wave. Melody spirals downward, ending on a deep C1 harmonic. Pause, 3 seconds of silence. Then a single harp pluck echoes across the void. Harp re-enters with richer voicing. Music box returns, now slightly out of tune. Dream like faint bells ring in 7/8 time off the beat. Harp returns to solo melody, now in E Phrygian mode. Each phrase begins lower, as if sinking into the earth. Sparse notes few but deliberate. Piano joins quietly, single sustained chords damped immediately. Drones thicken, layered cello, nickel, harp, a sine wave. Melody spirals downward, ending on a deep C1 harmonic. Pause, 3 seconds of silence. Then a single harp pluck echoes across the void. Harp re-enters with richer voicing. Music box returns, now slightly out of tune. Dream like faint bells ring in 7/8 time
the beat. Choir swell subtly on tone in D major. Runes glow brighter blue and silver. Melodic fragment from intro returns transformed. Reverb tail now lasts 15 seconds. Wooden beam groans under unseen weight. Key shifts to F minor. Unexpected haunting. Harp plays in tremolo, soft and pulsing. No melody, only texture and rising tension. Drones ascend slowly in pitch over 60 seconds. A single violin sustains a harmonic, flickering like flame. Heartbeat returns slower now, once every 4 seconds. A breath is heard, close-mic'd human, then silence again. Wind carries a whisper in Gaelic Beanat, now hoiche. Harp assumes softly in C major, delicate and crystalline, echoing in a spatial wooding room. Each note lingers, pans slightly to create a sense of depth, a faint shimmer of wind chimes.
Resonant pulses begin, mimicking distant thunder beneath the cliffline. The sound of steady rain fades in, soft and spattering on thatch and stone. A single mournful horn phrase rises from afar, 3 descending notes echoing over waves. Subtle ambient swell emerges, ocean ecstatoed like sea mist curling under the door. Faint chime glimmers appear like droplets hitting brass.
Grow slightly more defined. Deep frame drum with a muffled organic tone. Slow 6/8 rhythm. Horn returns with a gentle melody. 4-bar phrase each time. Learned in distant seagull cry. Creaking timber and a soft drone from in the heart. The secondary horn harmony enters an octave below. Wind moans gently through cracks in the stone wall.
Horn ascends in pitch, melody becomes more questioning. Drums pause briefly, leaving only rain and drone. Then a pulse returns, softer, syncopated, subtle shimmer. Enchanted droplets on the windows glow faintly with each musical accent.
Horn section swells not loud but rich and lay like
Polyharmonic structure shifts to a mystical Dorian hold. Magical choral pad hums beneath no words, only vowel tones in Gaelic style. Rain intensifies slightly, as if dancing to the beat.
Melody returns slower, more tundenprated. A new texture, faint harp hum, it's plucked sparingly like water dripping from eaves. Drums pull back, leaving only the pulse of the lowest drum. Horn plays in call and response, with its own echo, processed with long reverb. A low gong rings once, deep as the ocean floor.
Horn choir returns even richer, added layer and enchanting laughs and whispers beneath the melody. Drums sync with heartbeat, steady grounding becomes part of the rhythm.
Sudden quiet, only rain and a stained horn note. Then a new instrument, bowed lyre playing a sorrowful line. Memory of drowned sailors surfaces in the harmony. Drums re-enter with staggered, unstable rhythm, mirroring waves on the shore. High drone emerges like wind through sea caves. A single seagull cry echoes oddly, almost mechanical, touched by magic.
Horn returns with the original theme, now major inflect, tech, jesting hope. Drums regain strength but remain slow, ceremonial. Layered in, soft chimes sing to rainfall. The hearth drone swells gently, pulsing with warmth. Expand, choral hum hunts reaches its peak. All elements blend, rain, fire, drum, horn into one living breath.
Melody fades one note at a time. Drums slow, each beat farther apart. The fire crackle softens, rain lingers, eternal. Last sound, a single horn note carried out to sea on the wind. Silence returns, not empty, waiting.
Soft tremolo in low strings fades in like breath on stone. High mono shimmer like distant leaves caught in wind. Gentle pedal tone in cello sustains beneath a solitary violin enters with a three-note motif. Falling, pausing, rising, wind sound design subtly laid under bow textures. Ambient reverb widens the space, stone walls echoing time. Slowly a second violin joins in counterpoint. Like a prayer unrolled, 16th note, tremors in wires mimic fluttering pages. Cello walks downward in gentle steps, rooted calm, each phrase breathes with the wind outside the arcade. No urgency, only presence, a single high harmonic chimes like candlelight flicker. Strings swell slightly, vine on crescendo.
resolution. Full string ensemble swells, warm and embracing. Main theme returns, now harmonized in 4 parts. Violins in octaves, viols thickening the center. Cello and double bass ground with slow quarter notes. The wind sighs through cracks in the stone. Harmony floats, a minor to have diminished. Repetition creates hypnosis like medicated chant. Melody looped, slightly varied each time. Texture thins, only second violins and cello remain. New motif introduced, ascending sequence stepwise. Each note like footsteps on gravel. Violas re-enter with long sustains. Wind samplers return, dry leaf scattering. A soft chime, glass harp. Echoes in distance, cello repeats a 3-note descent. Grounding, tremolo in high strings. Returns like distant thunder, far off. Full ensemble returns, same warmth, deeper reverb. Harmonies expand, added 9th chords. A solo violin weaves above the main theme. Pulsing viols create slow heartbeat rhythm. Wind blends into the music, part of the arrangement now. Sudden hush, only cello and faint wind. Cello sings a new mournful line, simple, bare. A single violin joins in canon, gradually hum one will blue like frost on glass. Modulation to B minor, cooler respective. No percussion, only breath and bow. A soft male choir hums beneath, wordless Latin tone. They fade like smoke. Return to opening texture, tremolo pedal tone, but now layered with soft mitsuhata like raindrops on leaves. Violins alternate between melody and echo. Violas introduce a ripple, wave like phrasing. The wind calms, the air stills. Cello walks upward this time, hope in motion. Glass harp returns, 4 notes repeated. Final climax, full expression yet never loud. Melody harmonized in 6 voices now. Suspended chords linger, no resolve, only peace. Wind joins in harmony, processed into tone. All instruments decrescendo slowly. Violins fade first, then violas. Cello holds final note, D vibrato slow, then still. Wind lingers, one last chime. Silence returns to the cloister, long reverb tail like memory. Soft tremolo in low strings fades in like breath on stone. High, high mono shimmer like distant leaves caught in wind. Gentle pedal tone in cello sustains beneath. A solitary violin enters with a 3-note motif. Falling, pausing, rising. Wind sound
design solidly laid under bow textures. Ambient reverb widens the space, stone walls echoing time. Slowly a second violin joins in counterpoint. Soft tremolo in low strings fades in like breath on stone. High mono shimmer like distant leaves caught in wind. Gentle pedal tone in shallow sustains beneath a solitary violin enters with a three-note motif, falling, pausing, rising. Wind sound design solidly laid under bow textures. Ambient reverb widens the space, stone walls echoing time. Slowly a second violin joins in counterpoint.
Soft tremolo in high violins, like sunlight shimmering on stone. Cello enters with a low D drone, steady as mountain roots. Harp mics sparkle like distant ice. A solo viola weaves a simple melodic thread, 4 notes recurring. Ambient pad, synthetic beneath. Wind noise subtle, high altitude breath. Duration 90 seconds.
Expand the melody into a gentle descent, D major with modal inflection. Viola support with counter melody, ascending in minor fourths. Cello shifts to pulsing quarter notes on root and fifth. Harp arpeggiates sustained chords, a distant clavier echoes the viol motif. Each phrase breathes long pauses between like mountain silence.
Duration like 20 seconds.
Double bass emerge with slow ostinato. A violins ascend in parallel fifths, greeting opal sighs. Silence lingers on the third beat.
A single chime
Resonates after each measure. Tension builds not in volume but
glissandi across the angelic chords. Synthetic wind drone deepens, blending with natural layout. Choir pad
Hums in the background.
felt more than heard. Duration 120 seconds.
Texture thins, only violentella remain. New melody variation, warmer the notes mimic dripping melt water. A foliot enters mid-phrase with one harp.
Plays bars, staggered chords, each one isolated, resonant. Wind returns with gentle gusts through stone pillars. Duration 120 seconds.
Strings rebuilt in layers, slightly brighter now. Intonation warmer, double bass reinforcement motion. Violence soaring to higher register, carrying a variation original theme. Harp and chimes dancing, then with knives and whips. Indian rises subtly in volume, like sun climbing towards you.
Duration. New tunnel center, B minor. Cello performs a slow, mournful solo. Ancient grieving. Violins pulse in irregular rhythms, like shifting tectonic plates. A single flute-like syntone echoes. Distant alien. Harp plays dissonant clusters resolving slowly. Drone shifts to E with hints of phasing. A deep gong strikes once at 30-second mark. Vibration felt in bones. Duration 120 seconds. Return to the major but softer, more luminous. Solo violin now carries the lead, harmonized by muted values. Sticker strings mimic footsteps on stone. Harp returns to the wages, now in triplet flow. In gentler sunlight, stronger on the mix. A soft female voice hums a signal, no words, pure tone. Duration 120 seconds.
Full ensemble, resurgence, brighter, more open, strings layer, eyes lower, reverb and echo like sound bound between peak. Listen to ascend in parallel with violin, choir pad swells to near presence, then retreat, modal melody, reaching resolution, DAB, G, second.
Gradual decay of all elements. Harp holds final chord decaying over 60 seconds. Violin sustain fades into wind and distant chime. Cello drone lowers, drops an octave. Final 30 seconds. Only mountain wind and faint res of stone. Last sound. A single chime. Strux. Then silence. Duration. Tremolo violin re-enters softly, identical to beginning. Drone resumes. Signal start of loop for extended playback, designed to repeat seamlessly for 3-hour duration. Soft tremolo in high violins, like sunlight shimmering on stone. Cello enters with a low D drone, steady as mountain roots. Harp mics sparkle like distant ice.
A solo viola weaves a simple melodic thread. 4 notes recurring. Ambient pad. Synthetic beneath. Wind noise subtle. High altitude breath. Duration. Soft tremolo in high violins, like sunlight shimmering on stone. Cello enters with a low D drone, steady as mountain roots. Harp mics sparkle like distant ice. A solo viola weaves a simple melodic thread. 4 notes recurring. Ambient pad. Synthetic beneath. Wind noise subtle. High altitude breath. Duration.
Celestial motif in modal D minor. Organ sustains a single chord for 16 bars, evolving with harmonic shimmer.
Solo female voice glides in with an ethereal melodic fragment, fading before completion.
Organ begins a slow, undulating progression, even in unison on open vowels, echoing like months beneath a CK.
Each phrase lingers, dissolving into river before the next.
Water droplets from stone ceilings, soft and irregular, punctuate the stillness.
Light divides into 3 tiers, low drones mid-hammer through the sound.
A faint music box timbre emerges, playing a folk tune long lost to memory.
Organ ascends chromatically in left hand, building tension. Women's choir sings in rising intervals, mimicking wave crests. A single church bell tolls once in distance. Tempo slows, further sense of time distorting, synthetic breath pass.
Underlines the space between notes.
Oh, quiet nights on a suspended chord.
Voices shimmering like starlights on water.
slightly softer,
receding like the tide. Reverb tail extends each note beyond perception.
Organ retreats to single note, struck with cathedral-like resonance.
Children's choir,
Ghostly distant,
hums around based on the original tune. Wind howls faintly outside, recorded coastal gale, spatialized in rear channel.
a deep male voice sings one line in Latin.
Stella Maris lux profundi.
Echoes collapse inward, choir sustains a cluster chord that slowly detunes, mimicking a sea fog. Choir re-enters full force, chord now transposed up a half step. Organ pulses in 7/8, irregular soothing, waves against rock.
Music box returns, slower, warped like a dream. A solo counter tenor soars above, wordless aching.
Charmy lingers, old in kaleidoscopic decay.
Sudden silence for 4 seconds, then a single organ key press.
Long and dissonant,
A new motif, rising chromatic scale in organ. Right hand played once and abandoned.
choir whispers in rhythmic sighs, stagger breathing like tide.
A low gong strikes once, deep as the ocean trench. No tonic resolution, only suspense, like watching the horizon for a ship that never comes.
Open chord pressure now inverted and slower. Choir sings backwards, foam subtly processed to feel like memory reversing. The music box plays a fragment, then stops mid-phrase, crackling of distant fire joined.
Female soloist sings a wordless melody, rising and vanishing like a sigh.
Side voices spin a more distant harmony, returns to DMLF, but with added tension, added high B, natural ambergris. Music box swerving cagically, slow it on to thrust.
Organ holds final chord for over a minute, slowly losing attack, becoming pure tone. Water sounds soften. One last gong note vibrates beneath. A single candle snuffs out, recorded in Bima audio, leaving only silence and starlight.
Looming fade for accent lavend. Opium aversion.
Low pedal tone on pipe organ swells from silence, deep and resonant, like the breath of the earth beneath the sea.
Choir enters in hushed layers, suspended vowel.
Floating like mist above cliffside waves.
Gentle lapping of water echoes in stereo fields, slow and hypnotic.
High harmonic hum from women's choir introduces celestial motif in modal D minor. Organ sustains a single chord.
Organ drones low from a ruined nave. pedal tones resonating through stone. Wind sweeps through broken arches, carrying the dry rustle of fallen leaves. Distant choir hums a single sustained note, E-flat, barely audible. Echoes of unseen footsteps pass beyond the chapter house. A single pipe whistles as air shifts through decayed wood. Low chant begins in Latin. Organ swells slightly, then recedes. Leaves skitter across flagstone floors. Choir fades into breath-like mist.
O Sancta Silentia Hortus Anime, wind lifts the chant above the cloister wall. Organ repeats in soft Al Reginas.
C minor, D diminished, E flat major.
Drone of a distant horn echoes real
or remembered.
Voices respond in hushed polyphony, layer upon layer.
Rain begins soft at
Thrumming on aged slate.
Leaves swirl in a slow spiral beneath a broken vault.
Single lantern flickers in a shuttered window.
Time slows, the scent of frankincense returns fleeting. Stone creaks with cold.
Domus sombre custos animarum.
Organ builds on low sea, deepening. Wind rises, storm approaching.
Voices grow denser, closer.
A single chantress ascends in soprano.
A quiver in sustained G.
The heavens open, thunder rolls below the earth. Flags of ivy shudder on stone.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Domine Deo Sabaoth.
Sanctus,
Sanctus, Sanctus, Domine Deo Sabaoth.
full choir enters with slow
power.
Organ pulses in broken chords, ancient and majestic.
Rain now hammers the courtyard.
Wind circles the cloister in ritual motion. Choir repeats in Latin 3 times. Echoes bounce between pillars, creating ghost town.
Bell tolls once.
Far off, then silence. The storm passes through.
In horta caduco folia memorant. Organ softens to murmuring tremolos.
Single female voice weaves element.
Pipes creak as air shifts.
Leaves spiral into a fountain now dry.
A moth beats against stained glass.
Voices whisper fragments like prayer.
Moonlight breaks through cloud.
The scent of elder and moss returns. Time folds past and present touch.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Domine Deo Sabaoth.
Sanctus,
Sanctus, Sanctus, Domine Deo Sabaoth.
full choir return, richer now.
Organ climbs.
Modulation to F major.
Stone hums with harmonic resonance.
Wind still. Rain slows to a trickle.
A single beam of moonlight crosses the cloister floor.
Voices ascend, then dissolve. Ombra in ambulavi sed non timui.
New choir tones.
Men's voices in low tenor.
Organ shifts.
To Gregorian mode. Candles ignite one by one.
Unseen hands.
Stone weeps. A book opens in a forgotten scriptorium.
The wind returns gentler now.
A single leaf rests on an open hymnal.
Pipes fall.
then stabilize. Lux atami caditin lapai.
Female voice returns with solo.
Organ pulses like a heartbeat.
Distant howl for wind.
The stars emerge above the cloister. Voices weaving round, angelic and distant. Stone saints nod in sleep.
A fountain burbles, reborn.
The scent of beeswax and iron return. All is still.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Domine Deus Sabaoth. Sanctus, 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 Domine Deus Sabaoth.
Fold and swells to crescendo. Then silence, sudden. One final chord lingers.
Organ drones alone. Wind returns, gentle now. Leaves spiral upward in moonlight. Choir reduced to breathe.
Pipe whistles, then stills. One last leaf lands on stone.
Moonlight fade.
The cloister sleeps.